All right. Happy Monday, March 8th, 2021, 12:06, after I got kicked out with my internet. Ken, I'm excited because my thing is being delivered today. Whatever that thing is supposed to make my internet to be speedy. So I'm very excited. I told Beth, please go to the mailbox. She said, why don't you go? I said, because I'm wearing my underwear and I don't feel like putting on pants. So if you would go to the mailbox, check that out, make sure all is well. I will apologize in advance. I am not on myself today, y'all. My little dog has gone missing, my little Yorkie poo. Abby, my daughter, let her out to just go to the bathroom, so she could pee in the morning, and she has not come back. And I am a nervous wreck. We've been driving up down the roads. I've been putting, everything, posting her picture on Facebook, and it's just got me on the tizzy. She is a little Yorkie poo, and I love her. I call her Sock Puppy. Her name's Roxy, and I've got my balcony open right now, just looking out in the neighbors' pastures. I've driven up down the roads, called, done everything I could, and I just want my baby to come back. And here's the thing too, y'all, I got to learn this. I am a cheapskate, right? So all of my dogs, I have 3 dogs besides my little Yorkie poo, and they all have one of these little collars on them, but they're like $150 each. Then they get a little notice. It'll go beep, 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 beep if they get toward the end of the boundary, right? It's kind of like a wireless fence, but there's no fence. And there's nothing that you got to put in the ground. It's just you plug it up in your house and, tell them, how far you want them to be able to stray from the house. And they get a little beep. Now, if they go too far, they get a little buzz, right, on their neck. And I was like, Roxy doesn't need that. She doesn't go anywhere. She's just right here, and we just let her out to pee. And I'd be danged if my dang dog had gone. And if I'd have got that $150 collar, my dog would be here today. So I just keep looking out the window. So if y'all see me just looking over that way, I'm looking out the window, just praying she comes on back. So I'm not all here, I guess is what I'm saying. So I'll try to keep myself composed today. Oh, let me ask you this, guys. That's one of my dogs. Hopefully she's barking at my other little dog coming back. Tell her to come back, Sadie. Tell her to come back. Come back, Roxy. So sad. All right. Hey, did y'all notice what I did here? Look at this, y'all. On my account here, I have made things bigger, right? And I want to make sure that looks good to y'all. To me, it looks so bubblish, right? Everything looks bubbly. It looks, cartoonish almost. But I'm hoping that things are bigger so that y'all can see them. Just making sure that looks good. Anybody have a problem with that or says, man, that looks horrible or it looks better? Thumbs up. Bobby, we don't care. We're just listening to you. We're not watching anything you do. Whatever. But I think that looks better, right? And it dealt with the charts too. So I'm trying to get this thing fixed where y'all can, you're not having trouble seeing what we're doing, where we're going. First thing I want to do though today, and we hadn't done this in a while, I would love if my internet would work here. I would love to get this off and let's draw our big green monster for the ES. Sadie, will you shut up? Unless my dog is out there. I don't know, maybe just plant down there. Okay. So let's draw a big green monster for ES. We've not done that yet. So if I can remember how to do that, this is on the day chart. This is, where's my months? This is February. This is March. So we want to use February to produce. I didn't even welcome y'all. So there's Ken with the little dragon thing. Ken, I like that. Dwayne is with us. James is with us. Drew is with us. Matt Jollywally is with us. And Melanie says she's just been, eat up at the ranch with ranching stuff, but she is going to, she'll be joining us fine. All right, so let's look at the high and the low, 26, 56, 50, or 36, 56, 50. Sadie, have you found my baby? Did y'all hear her barking? 36, 56.50. 36, 56, 50, 39, 59, 25. Oh, maybe she'll come back. Barking. Oh, I would just squall, y'all, if my baby puppy come back. I forget what I'm doing. Okay, so now we're going to change this to this little tool. We draw from the 50 to the middle somewhere of the green and up to the 0. And it would help if I had the right tool, which I don't apparently. Thought I changed it. Sadie, if you're just barking at random dogs, please shut up. If you're trying to find my puppy, I appreciate it. I love my little animals. All right, here we go up to the 0. So let's see what this looks like. Probably should have done this days ago. So now we're going to move our 0 up to our 200 line. I find my 200 line. There she goes. So we're going to squeak this up here to the 200. Come on down, baby. Oh, and I would like to publicly, that didn't even work. What's happening? I would like to publicly thank Tammy Chambliss, our 0 DTE guru, for reviewing and providing thoughtful comments on my PhD dissertation. Tammy did a wonderful job. She actually didn't go to sleep during it. She actually read it and challenged me. I like that. Very good. All right, so then we're going to move our 100 line to the start before we started to do that little shindig. So let's move that down there and pop it on the bottom of that red line right there. Now we will delete this little puppy because we finished with it. Remove. And we will now turn this green and we'll name it. We will call you Feb for March. Hold on a minute, I hear a dog. It's not yappy enough, I don't think, to be mine, but I'll go check it out in a little bit. Y'all see me squall right here on the screen. If my little dog comes back. All right, so now we got a big green monster. Let's go. We've not looked at our volume profile for a while. So let's see what volume profile is telling us on the price of this thing here. So here's where volume has traded the most in the last few days, last 10 days to be exact. Oh no, where'd my thing go? Power. Give me a second. I told you I wasn't on here today. Pointer. Where's my pointer? I got all these little cools to make it so easy for us to show y'all everything. So now we'll go and we'll draw this. So this is where volume's traded the most on the ES over the last 10 days. So what does our little thing say here? Well, currently this is a fair value range, right? Here. And currently price here is in an over, there my little thing goes, in an oversold condition. Here we were overbought for a fair value area below. So where's price now? Price is oversold. And though it may pop back down here, there is a good chance, right, in an oversold area that price is going to go schwonky back into this fair price area. That's what the decision has to be made. And if you'll notice, look at the little interaction here. This is a 30-minute chart, right? Look at the interaction around that level. Is that cool or what? I mean, it's almost like it knew that we drew it. Look, it'll see this interaction here, you know, a little interaction here, here, so it interacts with these areas, right? And it's very cool. So we may see a pullback, a pull up, I guess that's what you call it, a pull up into that fair value range. So what does our trading view chart show us? Oh man, did it shut all my stuff down? Well, I'll pull it up on the side while we're kind of just sharing together. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, here we go. It didn't do it. All right. Dog, come home, little dog. So here's our Here's our pretty little charts here, right? And what do we see? Well, let's see. Control, can I go in like that? Trying to see how I can zoom in easily for y'all. There we go. See what this is in. So, I mean, clearly ES is in an uptrend. Right? It's in an uptrend. I drew some areas of what I saw were, you know, maybe a little support, maybe a little resistance there as well. And as you notice, price really is not doing anything. It's still in the uptrend. It did freak everybody out, and then everybody started saying, man, I'm never wheeling again. Man, I'm quitting. Man, I'm doing this. Man, I'm doing that. And again, now it's popped back into the little channel there. So all is going well. Oh my God, it's my dog. It's my dog. I was crying. Whoa, where have you been? Oh, Jesus. Oh, y'all. Where was she, Beth?
I don't know. We drove up and
Oh,
the big dog started growling, going under the van. I said, chasing. She was under the van.
sock puppy. Do y'all see her, y'all?
She looks petrified.
Hold on, she does look petrified. Hold on a minute, Beth. I want to show everybody in my class sock puppy.
She looks scared to death.
I'm about to squall. Hold on a minute. Let me turn off my background so it'll show everybody her. Oh my gosh, where have you been, you little dog? We thought someone stole you. Beth, order that $150 thing right now. Do not let her out without oh, I just can't believe she's home. Just give me a moment. I have had that door open all day, worried about this.
She waited on her mama.
She waited on her mama. That is amazing. That is amazing. Hold on, y'all. It's going to take me a while. It's just going to take me a while. Baby, darling, how you doing? Honey, child. Whoo, I got to get back to my class some way, but I got to squeeze my dog at the same time.
They just ran into the van.
Beth, her little heart is just racing.
She ran into the van.
Oh, the Ledbetters were after her?
Yeah, they growled. She was in the van. So
hey, make sure you update everybody online that, hey, we found her. Oh my gosh, Roxy, baby. Oh, I just can't believe it.
Let me take a picture of together now.
Yeah, take a picture of us together.
Will we get in there with it? And
do I need to flex a muscle or anything?
The yellow lights in our way, though.
Oh, the yellow lights is in your way? What do you want me to do? Turn it on?
Hold
on, y'all. I promise I ain't forgot about nobody, but I told y'all this is just going to take a while for me to get my little dog back. Come here, baby. Come here to daddy. Okay, get up here with daddy. Don't get my underwear in it. Well, you can. I don't care if you want the ladies to have a little sneak peek. Lily, look at mama. Look at mama. Praise the Lord Jesus. Hallelujah. You got us? Oh, I'm so glad that you are found, you little freak. All right, let's get back to where we were. Now, I don't care how much money we make or lose today, y'all. This is amazing. My little dog's baby. All right, so where were we now? All right, y'all gonna take her? Yeah. Okay, baby, you go. Oh, it's just like my whole day, my whole year has been made. All right, so on the ES, y'all, everything is looking good then. So we're still in a uptrend. We're back into our channel. Even on volume profile, we're thinking, hey, we're good, man. We're maybe going up. Even though everybody quit trading last week and said it was over, right? Then the market just goes back up. So let's get everything updated today. And the thing that I was almost in tears other than my dog today, y'all, just thinking about the beauty of options. Y'all look at this. Tastyworks has been down a good part of the day, but you know, I was just sitting here playing and going, man, you know, there is nothing that you and I can't do, right? So the beauty of Tastyworks is, let's say I've got the micros pulled up, but say you want to adjust your deltas and you want to adjust your thetas and you want to adjust your Vegas, man, look at this. You could do a long call butterfly, you know, and then you can start like grabbing these things and pulling them here and doing this. And I mean, look at all the stuff you can do, right? And go, man, I'm losing money to the downside. I need to put a trade on that I can make money doing this. Well, look, I mean, you can pull all kinds of stuff. I mean, you do butterflies, you could do, I mean, look at this. I mean, all kinds of stuff. And you can just, you know, where is your weakness in your current setup, right? Go to your analyze tab, look where your current problems are. I mean, there's so much that you and I can do that just are beautiful. And I think about these things and I lay awake at night and I go, man, are we just fortunate that we can trade and put on such trades that help us. So you go, man, I'll make a ton of money on my current positions to the upside. So what if I move something around here, you know, to give me more downside, to give me positive theta? I mean, there's all kinds of great things that you and I can do. And I'm just excited that we get to come in here every day and to do this, especially now that my little dog has been found. So let's update our spreadsheet. Look at this, y'all. I've been trying to work on getting things zoomed in so y'all can see better, trying to really make it better on me. So today, on our little thing here, today is 3/8/2021. Oh, Roxy's home. Praise the Lord, little sock puppet. And let's see what our net lick is. If it's any indication of how we've been doing the last couple of weeks, we figure it's going to be down. Right? I mean, I figure it's just going to be down. It's just the way it is. I'm the worst trader on the planet. Never follow a single thing that I do because I have not a clue what I'm doing. 46,971.58. And the money is down, right? So we got to give ourselves a little foghorn. Let's go over here and see how much we're down for the day. We're down $89.73. My dog is home, dadgummit, and that makes me happy.
Well, we're moving on now, to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
All right, so let's update our Greeks now. God, I'm so happy. All right, so today's the 8th. Let's see what our deltas are. We left out on Friday with 62 positive deltas. What's wrong with us positive deltas? And now we're negative 27.35. What did I do to make that happen? Well, that means the market went up, right? Because our deltas got lower, negative 27.11. So life is good. Negative 27.11. What is our theta? Oh, I can't believe she's home. Oh my gosh, it's just great. I'm glad y'all got to experience that with me. 116.08, so we love our pos theta. I was listening to a video from the SJ Options guy. He's the one that hates Karen, the super trader. And he was doing a video that I was watching his last night. And he does some good videos, but oh my gosh, that nasally little whiny, he's just so whiny. I'm like, dang, man, what's wrong with you? Negative 208.94. Negative 208.94. I lost 6 pounds this week. I ain't even taking my medications for my diabetes. My sugar's so much under control, my glucose. I mean, that life is just good, y'all. I'm so happy. 35.76 in my buying power. So I'm a little down from what I was the other day. That's fine, but we're still too much, right? We're still, you know, Bobby's got to come in here and he's got to do something. I got to close some stuff at some point if something ever gets profitable, right? And no adjustment on my delta. So how is the state of the theta forest? The state of the theta forest is okay. We're negative deltas, always like, but we're basically delta neutral according to our spreadsheet. We have positive theta in our farm, and we got a little negative theta, which is to be expected. Our theta percentage is fine. We are over allocated, and at some point we do need to close some trades because we're using way too much buying power. All right. All right, so now let's measure some trees. Let's see how our trees are doing. Throw our trees up on the table and see what's happening with them. So let's go to our credit spreads first. Do I got any credit spreads? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So I'm selling the a $5 put spread in SPX, or I could do it in SPY. Doesn't matter because they're all going to be $5 widths anyway, right? And I am 427 points away from my current strike. Is Daddy happy? Of course I am. So that's a 17% probability of expiring in the money. And let's see, it says my profit or loss on the open is 62.63, but I'm wondering if that's actually pulling in SPX correct prices there, and I'm not exactly sure. Well, it may be pulling in the correct price. I'm not sure that I've got the spreadsheet fixed to recognize SPX in this. And again, the spreadsheet is always a work in progress. It ain't even done yet, even though you may have the latest version. All right, so SPX is good. We'll be putting up another SPX trade today because why? I have bought into Cameron Skinner's thing of putting on one at 60 days and taking them off at 30 days. All right, so we have been in this trade for 3 days and we're going to take it off automatically in 27 days. That's just the way you and I are going to roll, right? I bought into it. Cameron Skinner, I mentioned him. He was on Facebook and he posted something the other day. And I said, Cameron, I mentioned you a lot of times. And I said, every time I watch your little thing with Option Alpha, I learned something. And if you've not watched it, it's in our resources tab. I encourage you to watch it. So we know we'll be doing an SPX trade today, right? I bought into this. I'm sold, baby, sold. So that's one of the campaigns that I have going on as we speak. Let's look at the equities and see if there's anything in here that's screaming, any tree that's screaming to be taken care of. Ain't life good? All right, so let's see. We see red, we see red, we see red, we see red, we see red. All right, so TLT, dang it, but it's staying about like what it was, right? TLT. Short put there, you know, I told you that's one of our little hedges, so to speak. And TLT, let's look at it, should be giving us some type of negative deltas, which we like. Still got positive theta, and it gives us negative vega. So we're down, what, $111 on the total position. Let's go back to the spreadsheet. With commissions, we're down $115 because my spreadsheet takes into account commissions. Baba, y'all, I'm telling you, this has just been a monster of a trade going against us, right? 971 down on that one. Man, we were up $200 the other day. And this one is taking up $5,000 of my buying power. At some point, you know, I mean, I can sit here and say, man, I'm glad I got into Baba. I am not, right? Because individual stocks, I really don't like that much. So I'll be looking for some type of adjustment or management. What should I do? If you have a BABA trade on, well, you should probably sell a call against it. That's what I did in Goldman Sachs, but it stung me. And so I still feel the sting on that Goldman Sachs trade. So I'm not selling a call yet, but we may roll this puppy out at some point. So hold on a second, get all this going here. 4-minute painter. I'm just cleaning up stuff as we speak. Cleaning up stuff as we speak. I don't like these little white things happening in my spreadsheets. I got to clean those up. All right, now everything's looking good. Good. All right, my SPY trade, y'all. We don't even know what this thing is, do we? Yeah, this was the 441 that we put on the other day. Look at that, y'all. We're up $19 on that. But recall, under our other trades, we've sold a put and we did something with where we did a debit trade, right? We did a put spread. Looks like that we paid $440 for. So no big deal there. So nothing really to adjust on that trade, except I might like to see what does SPY look like under my Analyze tab. SPY, today's the 5th or the 8th. Today's the 8th. We want to go hide simulations and let's just show a single symbol to see what possibly our positions look like. Close this up. Oh man, don't go dead on me yet. Can't believe my little dog spent all night out in the cold last night, but she's fine. Her little heart was just racing. All right, so let's say single symbol on our on this trade. Single symbol, not ES, we want SPY. Dang it. Okay, recent. I can barely collect myself. I'm just so excited. SPY, baby. All right, here's what our SPY trade looks like. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that pretty? So if we go up, we're going to make $10. So the market cannot hurt us today. Check this out. If the market were to go down, we got a buffer, baby, where all of a sudden we're going to make like $2,000. God, well, you made that all year. You'll be excited, right? And I was showing y'all over the weekend. I was just playing with the Analyze tab and playing with stuff. And I was showing, man, there are ways to beef this trade up where we won't even lose if it goes way, 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 way down. But we don't need to do that today. Let's look at our Greeks on this trade. It's giving me a little bit of negative delta. It's giving me nice $6.58 in theta per day and a wee bit of negative vega. The only thing I told you I didn't like about this is it's taking up $3,600 in buying power. But this particular tree is in good shape. While we're here, let's just see how bad my Baba trade looks. I almost hate looking at it. It's going to scare me, baby. Oh, look at this, man. Now, even at expiration, I'm going to be a loser. I'm down to past that. But I still am holding on adjusting. Not yet. I'm just not ready. I still got 40-something days in that trade. Let's see how many more days we got in Baba, 39 days. Okay. So we will make adjustments at some point. But, y'all, this is great. All right, let's go back to our thing. What else do we got? Equities page. Hope I'm not going too fast for y'all because I'm just, the adrenaline's rolling in me now. Look at our IWM trade, baby. We sold that put and we are up $175.90. 68%. It's screaming close, 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 close. But I ain't closing it. It don't expire till Friday. We're going to take her up to the close, baby. That's what we're doing. Why? Because remember, this is the best hedge we've got on the board. Watch this thing. IWM, man, that thing's still up $325, even though we're down $254.50 today. You know, it's one of those things. Do you want the hedge on? Or at some point, you got to close your hedges and take the profits. But I'm willing to leave that on because we're selling premium each and every week to offset the put that I purchased, right? So I won't spend $150 on a dog collar, but I am today. But I did go out and pay $3,250 for a 179-day put in IWM. And now we're just, you know, we're paying for that now each and every week. What's IWM look like on the table? Get up on the table, mister. You will bend over and cough, please. So that little trade looks like, and I apologize, I got my t-shirt on today. I ain't even got a shirt on. Wow, what is this telling us? Wow, look at this. I don't even know what that's telling me. But nonetheless, we know we've got expirations 8/21. We got expirations at March 7th, March 13th. We got all kinds of stuff going on. So 3/7, that should be, what does it say 3/7? It should be 3/8. Nonetheless, here, because that's 3/7. Let me change that. 3/8. Let's see if that changes to 3/8. Change. There you go. So we're doing good on that trade, right? Look, and we said this is a hedge, baby. Look at this hedge. Yes, yes, yes. I like it. Look at expiration. That thing could possibly be up $2,500 there. So that's a diagonal that we've got on, right? Back to our little operating room or our triage room. See what else is going on. Apple. Man, we're up 51% on that call, right? So that's a synthetic covered call. So we're selling calls every week against a long call that we have in Apple. And again, I'm putting those long, and I'll figure out a way to do this better, but I'm loving my Apple trade. I'm loving my IWM trade. Just loving those trades. And those are the ones that so I'm selling a call and I bought a call in Apple, right? 206 days out, bought it for $4,000, but baby, we are taking that basis down each and every week. We got a long time to do it, and we're just selling calls each and every week, and look how they're doing. They're doing well. All right, back to the equities tab. Anything else to look at? UVXY, we are selling a put in that one, and we're down $11.10. We rolled that out the other day. Well, we closed one that was profitable, right? And then we put on another trade 39 days out. Why did I sell a put in UVXY? It's part of a little hedge. I'd say that UVXY is giving us a little bit of negative deltas. Right? It's all about managing the forest first, then the tree second. So let's see what UVXY looks like. UVXY, and we'll do single symbol. Right? So UVXY, oh, hold on a second. Let me do this. Let me do it SPY weighted. Well, I'll have to do too much clicking to do that, but let me just show it to you on the monitor tab. Monitor tab, UVXY gives us -4 deltas, right? We like it. We like it a lot. It's part of our overall package that you and I've got going on here. So we've got positive deltas in Apple. We've got -46 in our beautiful IWM hedge. That is the best trade that we. Man, things are looking good. All right. So go back to our little spreadsheet. XLE trade that we've rolled and rolled and rolled. We rolled it out to 23 days. I really should have rolled it out longer, right? But that was like a 6-day roll. Let's see if we can find it here. Yeah. Let's see if I can go in there. Look at this, y'all, so y'all can see better. Yep. So there's our XLE trades. You know, one's up 1890, one's down 8010. You know, let's see what it's doing for our portfolio. XLE is giving us negative overall SPY weighted deltas. Make sure you got your deltas beta weighted to SPY, so you're comparing apples to apples. Because if you don't do that, then look what that shows. It shows it's positive. Well, I mean, no, XLE, the UVXY shows positive. Then that would show that that one's negative, right? So you beta weight it. And that way it shows UVXY negative. That's negative there. So that's giving us a nice -19 deltas as part of our overall negative delta. So we like that. So we go back, and I think that's all. Nothing really to take off at this moment. So everything looks really good in our forest, our little trees. Nothing's really sick. Nah, you could say Baba has, you know, the walking pneumonia. But we'll deal with it later. At some point, I'm just going to close it probably. I don't think I want to defend it all the year. We have no commodities trades on because I've been putting on too many equity trades, and I need to be in /GC because it has got me over $700 of profits just this year. What was that? Something filled, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Working order is no longer. And I had a working order. Let's go ahead and do that in on my ES. You remember, I'm doing a RIC trade every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I put one on Friday, and I never let a short put expire, right? I never let a short option expire unless that option is in SPX. So even with /ES, I always close those because I don't want any funky business going on after 4 o'clock. And I put in a nickel price to close that puppy. So let's go look at that trade. That's going to help our statistics. So we go to ES trades here. And you see that we are putting one on now every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll be doing one at about 3:50 today, unless I'm playing with my dog and I forget about it. So, oh my gosh, did I not put my trade in? Where ES trades? Am I putting it somewhere else? Credit spreads. I didn't put this trade in. Dang it. Hold on a minute. Entered on 3.3. So I entered one on 3.5 that did not make it to the, are you kidding me? / Well, let's put it in. /ES. For the love, people. I got to call my psychiatrist today. I am just not well in so many ways. All right, so we did one on Friday. Let's put it in. One, and what did we do? What did that just fill? We filled the 37.20 strike. Put it in. Oh man, that's going to mess up my statistics from last week too. To the good, I guess. 37.20 put. All right. Then I didn't even put all this garbage in there. So it was a short put. And the actual delta is we're doing this one on a 5 delta, right? Days to expiration, what would have been 3x3? We put this on 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 5, 21. Okay. Well, how much credit did we get for that, Sweet Bobby? Well, that's a good question. Let's see. Trying to figure out how to do this. Count statement by, come on, darling. Show by symbol, 60 days back. Let me type in this, point ES. You know, I do so many things fast in Thinkorswim. If y'all ever need me to slow down, please let me know. So it looks like we opened that on 3/5 at 15:50 at the end of the day, right? I told y'all, I think it's 15:53 or 54. Open that up where we see the time. Come on, baby, show me the time. Anyway, 15:50 something, so 3:50 right before the market closed, and we did it for $1.85, y'all. $1.85, which means $1.85, 1.85. So we brought in a credit of, that ain't right. That ain't right, because that can't be $1.83. That's a 50 multiplier. So I bet if I do this, point ES, it'll pull that up, right? Because remember the other day it wasn't showing our prices and we had to put in the XCME, and my spreadsheet doesn't realize that that's not a regular stock. So let's fix it. Here we go. So if I put in point ES /ES, the flip is happening, peoples. Here we go. Now, 9068, that's what I brought in. So anyway, we'll see. So the current day price was 0.05, which means it cost me, now a lot of people would have let that expire, right? It cost me $4.32 to do that. Did it really $4.32? Let me see. Let's do create duplicate order. It is traded too. There we go. Confirm and send, 5 cents. Yep. So it did cost me $4.32. Cost $2.50 to close it at 5 cents because it's a 50% multiplier as compared to SPX, right? So there's my commissions for that. So it did cost 2 cents to close that. And Sweet Bobby did so good because I made a profit of $86.36 in how many days? 3. That was working for me while the weekend was running along. So we closed that on the 8th. So this is our second campaign trade, y'all. Bobby's got campaigns going. Do y'all have campaigns going? You don't have to, but I love them. We'll call it a 50% close. We're already booking profits for the week. How do we do it? Over and over and over. So at day's end, I'm gonna do that on another one. Hey, if y'all want me to get on the board, if y'all are considering that, or you want to do one in the micros, do it in the micros. This is a campaign trade. Let's talk about the campaign. What is the campaign? All right. So why is that not green? That freaks me out. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're doing a Rick trade. Rick's doing a trade. Guess what Rick's going to do at the end of the day today? Where is Rick? He's probably, oh, he had a meeting today. That's right. He had a work meeting. So Rick, at the end of the day today, is going to go in, and that old boy is going to just kill it because he's going to do another 5 delta spread, and he's doing it in SPX, right? So let's see. How do I get that? Sorry, I'm just doing little things on the side. All right. So profit percentage, format painter. Let's get that. So it's all great. All right, so that one should show up in our weekly premium, right? So let's see how we've done today. We hadn't sold any premium, but look at us, y'all. We are on fire. We have made $86.36 this week. I mean, where else can you make $86.36 over a weekend? All right. And I'm gonna put this trade on again today. Anyone got a question about the Rick trade, the campaign that I'm doing every Monday, Wednesday, Friday? I'm just gonna put it on like clockwork, baby. And we're gonna let the probabilities play out. So we'll go in, let's just show it to you. At the day's end today, we're gonna go into ES. You can go to the micros if you'd like. And I'm going to go to this expiration. I'm going to go to this expiration. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to go to the 2-day, expiring on Wednesday, right? And Sweet Bobby's going to go in, and I'm going to sell me a 5 delta. And normally I go by probability of in the money. I don't go by delta, except for VIX. VIX is where I actually use delta, because that's the way I back tested. That one is actually on deltas. So we'll go find us a 5 right here, that little baby, and we will sell to $36.95, and we will collect about, you know, between $215, $225. So that's going to bring in about $107 or so. Yep, $107.50. So we'll bring in $105. Oh, but it's using $8,000 of buying power. It sure dang is. Which is one of the reasons at some point I got to get out of inferior products like BABA and be in the stuff that I know more about, the S&P 500. Because BABA, evil self, is taking up $6,000 of buying power. But remember, we were over 30 a while ago, right? So we've dropped that down, but that's only temporary. We'll go back up when I sell that 5 delta put at the end of the day. All right. Now let's talk about the SPX trade. I will have an SPX trade at the end of the day. What's the SPX campaign going to be? Well, it's pretty simple too. Cameron Skinner goes in and he goes 10% out of the money. Let me clear all this garbage. Clear, clear, clear. So what Cameron Skinner does is he goes out 60 days. Well, we don't have 60 days, so we're going to have to go out closest to 60, which would be 53. And he goes 10% out of the money. So if you go 38.77 and you go 10% out of the money, 10% out of the money. Someone says something in chat. Let's see. Are there any situations when the Rick trade would sell a call? Not really. Not really. Now you could, if you totally think that the market is bearish, right? But keep in mind, over time, market goes up more than market goes down. And I'm willing to eat the loss, y'all. What happens if my strike on that ES gets tested, right? What if I get down? So we built a spreadsheet the other day. If you got the latest version, we built it the other day. And I think I've put this, if this is not in the new one, let me know. But we built it to tell how many away are my strikes, right? So we've got that built in here to tell us how far away it is. So when I put that trade in, it'll say, oh, you're 200 points away. And I don't really start worrying about it till it's about 25 points away. And then between 25 to 0, you know, when it reaches my strike, I'm just rolling. I'm rolling out to the next expiration for credit. If I can't get a credit at the next expiration, what am I doing? I'm rolling out again. Now you can certainly do it on the call side, but again, I hate calls. God, I just hate them. Hate's a strong word. I got a love-hate relationship with calls. The most money I've ever lost, let me make sure I'm saying this right, has been with calls. Maybe that's not right. I mean, I've lost money on both, y'all. Again, the world's worst trader. And I hope, you know, I love having that, but I'll say this. I may be the world's worst, but I used to be way worse than what I am today. All right, so with that being said, let's look at what we're going to do in SPX, the SPX campaigns. We're doing campaign style trades. So we're going to go out 53 days today. And if you don't want to do it in SPX, don't do it in SPX. You can do it in SPY. So he's going to go 10% out of the money. Well, how do you calculate that? Well, it's pretty similar. Y'all, if you think I'm doing it, but I'm going to go 38.79 times 0.90. So that gives me 10% out of the money, right? It'd be 34.91. So about 34.90 is where he's going to go. Cameron's going to go. So he'll go 34.90. Look how far away that is, y'all. Gosh, 50 something days out, 34.90, did I say? 34.90. Let's go to it. Yeah, so you're getting past, what is this? The 1 standard deviation move here. So you go right to the 1 standard deviation move. That's a 17 delta. So I'm going to sell this one. And then I'm going to buy the wing. And this is my personal preference, guys. It doesn't have to be yours. I kind of like buying where I'm getting a minimum of 50 cents. So if this didn't get me 50 cents and I had to move a little closer in, I probably would. I want to bring in a credit of 50 cents, right? And I'm going to try to bring this in every day, every day. So when you do this trade, that overall trade has an 85% probability of profit and a 92% of getting to 50%, but we're not even going to manage it at 50%. What's our management style on this one? I'm going to let it go and I'm going to close it when I've been in this trade for 30 days. That's all I'm doing. I'm letting time decay work. So if that freaks you out, you know, you go, what if it's a full loser? Man, I'm going to leave her on, baby. My management style is to let it go to 30 and then I'm going to pull it off. So I'm bringing in $50 of extrinsic value. It's giving me 52 cents of theta per day. I can only lose $450 on it, right? So it's a defined risk trade. Gives me long deltas. And I'm going to do this every day. Every day. Bring me in $50 every day. So I'll bring in $250 a week doing this trade. It's a campaign style. Gives me positive deltas. I got you. How many days are we in our VIX yet? Are we getting even close to putting on a VIX hedge yet? Let's see, VIX 99, 134. So in 14 days, we'll be looking to put on our VIX hedge again, right? So we got a hedge to worry about. All right, so now we've talked about 2 of our campaign trades, the Rick trade that you can do in SPX. Rick does it in ES. Let's show you how Rick would do it, right? So Rick would go SPX. He would go to the 2-day, and he's going to find the 5 delta. The probability of being in the money of 5%. There you go. Right. So you sell that one, and you buy that one. Or you could, yeah, so that one, bring in 80 cents, 85 cents. Shawanka, boom, you're done. Take you $927 buying power. Did I do something on that? What am I doing right? Yeah, that's right. No. Something's wrong. That's not right. I've got all kind of garbage there. So let me clear everything. Hold on. Don't tell everybody wrong. I knew that didn't look right. Because you only should have $400 something of risk. Where's my clear all button? Clear all, baby. Let me see if I can pull this up and clear everything. Now let's buy. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. That's not nearly as attractive. He's going to go and he's going to do a 5 delta. There's both of those are about 5. Let's try to get a little more credit. Do that. You pull in, 30 cents on that one. So your maximum loss is $470. You're pulling in $30. 95% probability of profit, y'all. Now, the problem is with these trades, there are times, the one that I took off today for 100 and whatever dollars profit. Yeah, there were times that thing was what, down $150, $200. There may be times it's going to be down $800, $700. It's a naked trade, right? I'm very comfortable doing that. You are probably not, and I don't blame you. So do a spread. Could you do it in SPY? Could you do your little spread in SPY? Well, let's see. You gonna get any credit at all? If you were to go out in SPY and you do your little Rick trade, you do your 5 delta, 555. Where's 5? 5 right here. If you did a 1 point wide, you're gonna bring in nothing, right? Why is that not clicking? The devil, man. Hold on, let me clear everything out. Let's go to 5 delta again. Let's say that's the 2-day. Go to the 5 delta here, 46 right there. You're bringing in $6. Woohoo! So you could lose your max loss of 94. You bring in $6. Could you do that? Well, of course you could. 95%. I want more juice, right? So I would say, look, baby, you got to take on some risk, right? You got to pull this thing out, maybe even 3. Let's see what's the credit in there. Widen you strike some. You're bringing in 16 cents. This is what they call, you don't do that because you're bringing in pennies in front of a steamroller and you're gonna get killed one day. Yeah, one day you're gonna lose $284. Woohoo. I mean, I do that every day, right? No big deal. Let's lose another $284. Campaign trades, high probability trades. Remember, what do? We are broken records, y'all. You and I, do very simple stuff. We do it over and over again. So we sell premium. Then what do? We do it at high probabilities, right? Right? Then what do? We manage our risk. Bobby, you got a naked trade. How do you manage your risk? Well, I got hedges in place, don't I? And I know how to manage that risk. If my strike gets tested, I'm going to roll a little short. Are you sure about that, Bobby? Oh, yeah. What if you're rolling it for 2 years? Okay. What else have I got to do? I got my dogs, I got my goats, I got my kids, I got my chickens, I got my wife. I've got a prison van. I've got a swimming pool that's got frogs in it with green water. What do I need? What, Beth? I need someone to come clean my pool. That's what Beth said, because I tried to do it myself, and I'm just not that pool friendly. And what's the last thing we do? We rinse and repeat, baby. Dang right we do. Boom, 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 boom. That is us, y'all, in a nutshell. Rinsing and repeat. Let's delete all this. All right, where were we? So yeah, you can do that on this. Could you do the Rick trade on the micros? Can you? Probably not, right? Because the next expiration you could do it for, you can't do a 2-day expiration. But let's say you wanted to do a Rick trade and you want to go in and do it for an expiration of Friday. Well, yeah, you can do it. And you can adjust your strikes. You can do all kinds of things. That's a great thing about this, right? So the Rick trade is a 5%, right? So if you did that, you go down to 5%, you buy this. Let's see what that looks like. You bring in a quarter, and your maximum loss is $24. Your maximum profit, you're not bringing in anything though. That's the problem, right? So your where's my thing? Where's my maximum profit? I mean, you're not delta needs what's maximum loss 15. Where's my credit? Is it getting a credit? $1.25. I mean, that's not worth doing, right? So you got to work with these things. So you could say, well, what about if we move this puppy up some, right? So you start going, well, let's move my strikes. Let's see. Let's click on that one and that one to get them both highlighted. And then you start moving your strikes. You go, let's move our strikes up, baby. Let's see where, oh man, look at this. We're getting more and more credit, right? 50 cents here, you know. We're getting coming closer to money. Man, $1.65. That's awesome, man. So now your maximum loss is $17, and you're bringing in an $8.25 credit, which is nothing. Jeez, Lord. I guess after commissions, you don't bring in $4.33. So, you know, the micros, then you got to say, well, maybe if we widen that out. There's all kinds of different things you can do. Then you go to the curve mode, go to analysis. You can see your trade in action, your loss. I mean, this is the great thing, right? You can say, man, what if we did that? Oh, yeah. What if I did that, man? Isn't that awesome? All kind of stuff you can do. Move over here, check what your profit will be. If you're up here, if you're up here, if you lose down here, it's good stuff. All right, so we've told you about 2 of my campaign trades, the Rick trade and the Cameron Skinner trade. What else do we have? Then we've got our micros campaign. I almost forgot our precious little micros, y'all. So what do we got with the micros? Well, we can sell puts and calls in the micros, right? That's what Beth does when I pass on to Glory. She's going to go to Action tab. She's going to go, oh, that fat slob, he left me with nothing, and all these kids are screaming, and here I am. And she'll go in and she'll follow this every day, right? And it'll tell her, she won't use as much buying power because she won't be doing dumb trades like Bob and Goldman Sachs. So she'll keep her buying power in order, and it'll tell her to sell a put and a call every day, and that's what she'll do. So let's look at our micros. Remember with our micro campaign, this is a campaign too. What do I like doing? I like coming in here, man, and I like just closing something every day. Hey, what's up with that? I don't like that not being green. So it's not easy being green. Let me just play with it here. Format painter. I've got ADHD, y'all. I do apologize. The Adderall works sometimes, and sometimes it don't. Oh, this is going to drive me crazy too. Let me fix that. Now, so what I like doing is I like taking something that's profitable every day. Well, what's the most profitable thing on the board? Well, I can take me $43 right here. So I can come in, I can close a 34.20 put and take in one of my, well, it's not one of my oldest trades. I'd like to close out these little puppies, right? Because they're old. So all things being considered, you know, because 48 and 31, not a lot of difference, right? But man, I'd love to take out one of my oldest trades. Days left in trades. I only got 2 in this expiration. Let's take this one off. Now, when you close a put, what does that do? It gives me increasingly shorter deltas, which is a good thing, right? So we'll go close to 34.50. Let's go find her. 34.50. Oh, I hope y'all understand how beautiful this is. This is just doing the same thing over and over again. 34.50. Hold on. Won't even be able to find the dang thing. Where's that? 35.40. 35.40. Dyslexia runs in my family. So we'll take the 35.40 off, right? Here she is at 23 days. You like managing stuff at 21 days, right? Let's see if we can get out of this for $18.25. Normally I do $18, but I'm not being greedy today because my little dog came home. And I will never let her out again. And I think I got filled. Boom, 18.25. I felt it in my phone. I felt it in my bones. So let's take that one off. So take this. And we'll put this. The current date price is the closing price. So we'll put 18.25. And we'll go over here and we'll just say we're out of this one on the 8th day of our Lord in the whatever month of March 21. So we were in that trade for 20 days. And look at us, y'all. $37. How does Daddy do it? We'll just call this other because I didn't see any trigger really telling us to do that one. I just like taking one off a day. So it kind of keeps my risk in balance too. Look at this. We're on track to do $8,000 in just these stinking little micros, y'all. How'd you like to make $8,000 a year just doing this over and over and over, taking your winners, closing this one, rolling that one? That's all you do. It's really not that hard. It's just very strategic. Okay, now let's look at our overall deltas of our forest. The overall deltas are negative. Well, what are our deltas of our macros? Look at there, y'all. We're almost delta neutral. So what I'm going to do is I'd like that to be closer to 0. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to, well, this won't make it closer to 0 because I think I'm going to sell a put too. But what I'll do is we will sell a put and a call. Bring in some wonderful premium. Where are you going to do it? We're going to do it 53 days out. So the spreadsheet is recommending 15%, right? But guess what? I want to be a little delta negative on this overall trade. So let me show you that. So I could go down to about the 10 delta right here. So if I did a 10 delta put and I do a 15 delta call, that should be a little bit negative deltas. Well, let's see how that looks. So let's go down to the 15. All's looking well. 16, 15. Let's go here. Hit your control button, do that. All right, so you will be bringing in a credit. Oh, we're bringing in $203. Remember, my number is 203. Boy Scout, best earned troop you'll ever see. So let's analyze the trade, just to see how many we're bringing in. So you go analyze trade, right click, analyze trade, go to the analyze tab. That brings in MES. We're going to hide positions and do it on single symbol. Just make sure this is the only trade that I've got down here. Yep, just this little strangle. So let's look at the option Greeks. This gives me negative 0.46 deltas, which we like. It gives me positive theta and a little bit of negative vega, which you can't really, it's going to take up $956 in buying power. So let's go back to the trade tab. I don't like routing the order as a one order. I don't manage them as strangle. So we're going to go back and we're going to sell our put first. Replace our little put, and we said we're going to go down to the 10 delta. But you know what? I think I'm going to go even farther than that. I want this to be even more negative deltas. So why don't we go in and what if we did that in an 8 delta? How much credit could we get for that? The 3130. So we will bring in 73 bucks on that. Let's see if we can pump that up one. Let's go to 15 and a quarter. Here we go. That takes $360 of buying power. Beautiful trade. Here we go. 8 delta, right click. Oh man, see, and it does this. Look, it just bumps me to 24. I think Rick said it does that to him too. That's crazy why it does that. So let's go back. This, I don't even be in 39. Why is it? What are you doing to me, Thinkorswim? Hope none of y'all got caught in the Tasty Work stuff today with it being closed. So right click, we'll copy that. So that's the 3130. Let's go reroute the order. Here we go. Reroute it down to 15. Cancel replace because this trades in quarter multiples. And we should get filled there. Do we? Yep, I think. Yep, there. Sold for 15 bucks. Back to the spreadsheet. If you get bored with putting stuff in the spreadsheet, I'm so sorry. My daughter got upset with me because we're making her log her food now every day. And she's like, "Where am I going to log my food?" Because you just stay, girl. You live this house, we are loggers. We log stuff. We log our expenses. I know that over the last 10 years, I spent like $125,000 at Walmart. And I stopped doing that because I go, I'm spending way too much money at Walmart. People will think I'm a redneck. So we stopped doing that. So we sold an 8 delta on that one. Right? So, yep, then we brought in, that's at 53 days. Entered that one on 3/8/21. And we got a credit of 15. So that brought in $73, right? Oh crap, we're down 7%. Is that right? I guess so. It's only down $5. That's fine. All right, so now let's go put us a call in, kind of control our deltas. We are delta controllers. So here we go, 1. And we're going to sell about a 15. I hate getting closer than that. So we'll go to the MES. We'll go out 53. Let's find us a 15 delta. Little call. First of all, let's see what our Greeks are currently. So now our MES is 387, right? So let's see what this is after we put the call on. Now keeping it delta neutral. 387, 15, 15, 15, 15, right here. 1497. So we'll get 20 out of that one. We'll just set it at that. 20. See, we should get filled. We'll right click on this and copy. Yep, we got filled. All right, so we'll put it in. It still hasn't dinged yet, but there she goes. So we just got filled on the 4110 call. Control V for varicose. And those veins you have or something. Beth says I got some of those on the back of my legs. Really embarrassing. Uh-oh, I called this a call, didn't I? That's a put. Uh-oh. Come back, baby. Come back. Short call. So we'll call that a short put. This one's a short call. Oh man, I figured out how to slide in so y'all can see better, and I'm still not doing it. There we go. So we did do that one as a 15 delta, right? And we're 53 days out. And we entered it on the 8th. And we took in a credit of 20, which in the micro worlds mean we brought in 98.53. Darn, we're down $2.94 already. And we're down 2.98%. What's up with that? All right, Tasty Work problem made a positive trade go negative on me. Oh man, Ken, that's bad. Ate a loss. I followed the rules, so it's cost of taking the risk. Yeah, man, I hate that. I really do. And I remember it was sometime in 2020, I had the same thing with Tasty Works, man. I mean, they were just out for several days, and it just killed me because I couldn't make corrections. Fortunately, we didn't go bankrupt, we didn't lose the account. All went well, but I was constantly on the phone with them. All right, so let's see how we're doing on our little weekly premium thing. And we've sold a lot now. Yeah, we sold $172. By the time I need to sell another $192 for the day, I really don't have to do it because I'm over allocated, right? But by the time that I sell my Rick trade and the time that I sell my Cameron Skinner SPX trade, I'll have that done, right? I'll have my $192 or close to it. I'll bring in $50 on the SPX. I'll bring in about $100 or so on the Rick trade. So I'll get that pretty much. All right. How are we looking for the year? We're looking good, baby. We have brought in 71% premium capture, and this is the amount of profits we booked today, 123. We made $1,244 last week, and we sold premium 172. So 123 divided by 172, that gives us that current premium capture rate, right? We're sucking on the year at 5.93, but we're going to be good as long as I stay out of Goldman Sachs and Bob. We'll be fine. All right, so we're popping in 1786 on the year, which is the combination of all of our weeks of closed trades. Just double checking. Yep, that's it. All right, so 3130 as a short put, not a call. Is that the one I changed a while ago? See, y'all are on it. Y'all cat 3130 is a short put, not a call. I think that's the one that I fixed. 3130. Yep. So what we're going to be talking about in the coming days, just to kind of give y'all a preview of what we're going to be talking about. God, we've already gone over an hour. Well, it took a long time for me to get my little dog back in. So what we're going to talk about is looking at trades on the Analyze tab, right? And then we're going to say, if my portfolio looks like this, if I've got a portfolio that looks like this, okay, let's say single symbol, we go SPY, portfolio data weighted, and we're going to hide simulation. So we're just showing positions, portfolio beta weighted. Come on, baby. Let's see, where is SPY? 386. So let's pull it up this way. Come here, baby. Pull it down. Come on, baby. Come with me. Anyway, so what we want to do is say, if this is our portfolio, right? If we've got a portfolio with these Greeks, with negative 45 deltas, negative 6 gamma, positive theta, and negative vega, well, what can we do if we need positive vega, or we want to bump this vega up where it's not going to hurt us as much? Or what if we need to bump theta up and bump vega up, and we need to get some negative deltas? So those are the things that we're going to talk about. Right? We're going to do something that is going to make our Greeks get better behaved, better in line, because what we're showing you is learning how to be a portfolio manager, right? So that you're learning how to manage not just these trees, but you're learning how to manage this, right? These three things in particular. Bobby, you don't have gamma on there. I know. I don't use it. I really don't. Maybe I should. I've got some shorter term trades, right, where gamma may make a difference, but I don't need it. So delta, theta, vega, we're going to focus on, and we go, man, if I'm looking at my forest, man, I'd like to have this a little bit more negative. I'd like to have this a little bit more positive. I'd like to have this closer to zero. What trades can I do? And that's when you and I are going to go in here, and we're going to go, man, what if we did this? What if we did this? What if we did a long call butterfly, right? And we start moving stuff in and going, hey man, we're going to make, our current thing is set to, our current portfolio is set to make money if it goes up. So if it goes up this amount, we'll make this much money. So we could take a trade and put it on that'll minimize that, hedge that out, and give us a little more protection on the downside. So those are the types of things. These are the types of trades that you and I will start talking about, right? To where we're going to go in and fix our portfolios. You'll be able to call out, hey man, here's my current portfolio Greeks. And I'll say, what do you want done to your Greek? And you'll say, well, I'd like to have more positive vega, and I'd like to have this, I'd like to have negative deltas, and I'd like to have, so we'll be able to go in and repair your portfolio. And again, Rome wasn't built in a day, so we don't have to do everything in a day, but there are ways that you and I look at this. I mean, there's stuff you go, I'd like to have a trade that's profitable to the downside, of course, you got to keep up with, well, is it costing me a credit? Is it a debit? This one is a credit, gives me great downside protection, but I'm bullish in my otherwise portfolio. So I can hedge that off a little bit, right? Because I've got so many positive deltas, and this will give me negative deltas. So those are the types of adjustments that you and I are going to start making to the portfolio. So it's basically, we look at our forest, we look at our trees, and we decide, do we need to prune trees? Do we need to make changes? Do we need to add trees that have unusual characteristics so that our Greeks will be in line? Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go play with my puppy, and I'll be putting on a trade at the end of the day. Maybe we might even go live to put on the SPX trade and the ES trade later today. So y'all be looking for that. I may go live and trade that with me toward the end of the day. We'll do a Rick trade together. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, y'all have a great day. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye now.